smoking up. I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 germination, online figuring things out with my little online squirrel friend. Gotta put them in the ground at the right time. Smoke a hit and pass it to the left side. Bust out the graph paper and we'll measure out the beds for the best growing seasons we'll have every year. The time is right to put into the ground, starts growing under the lights. It wasn't easy growing them from seeds, sourcing from garden.org and my 2025 Farmer's Almanac. Zone 6, gotta put them in the ground at the right time. Smoke a hit and pass it to the left side. Bust out the graph paper and we'll measure out the beds for the best growing seasons we'll have every year. On a spreadsheet, on the internet, on a spreadsheet, talking to my squirrel friends. On a spreadsheet, making my germination and planting schedule for the year. First sow should be mid-March, second sow early April, late April. Transplant outside after second frost, cause we all know. I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 Zone 6. Get those seeds prepped. Online figuring things out with my little online squirrel friends.
How y'all like my intro song? I just made it. I just wrote it. Lyrics are all done by me. Thanks to whoever sang this song, this little AI robot, because it's good shit. How's everybody doing? I wasn't planning on going live, but I've been working on this list. I still haven't even done my peppers. I'm working on lettuce right now. I'm literally just making a germination chart, so I know. Because time is here. I need to know which plants I need to start, like, today. Well, technically Monday. And then what I have to start inside for the next coming weeks. Until we get that spring weather and that first frost lifts. Do not follow my chart if you're zooming in and looking at things and checking things out. If you are not near zone 6, whether it's A or B, do not listen to me, okay? I am not no professional gardener by any means. This is just how I do my charts. I had to start all over again because after last year, I wanted to weed out some of the seeds that I had. I only have one seed in this entire chart that this year will be my final year for it because I found out that Monsanto purchased said company and I don't want none of your seeds. Sorry. Do not. How's everybody doing? Miss G, it's good to see you. Katie Bug, what's up, girl? Liberty and Justice, Christine, how's everybody doing this weekend? Let's see if I missed anybody. Alright, cool, I didn't. But yeah, that's all I'm doing is I'm working on this chart, and then I got the base information, which here, I'll just show you what the hell I'm doing. I got my seeds in front of me. I'll be doing a lot of squinting because even with bifocals, I can't read these fucking labels. So I took to the internet. I printed out 4 different papers, which I will be referencing as needed if I do. Otherwise, I will be using garden.org, which was shouted out in this intro song. But just in case, I will drop the links to everything that I'm doing. I need to take my Z detox medicine, but it'll just be a reminder sitting and chilling there. But yeah, that's all I'm doing. So just to give you guys an idea, the way that I set up my chart this year, I will share it out for anybody that lives in or near zone 6 so that they can kind of get an idea. Or I'll even share it to where you can copy it and create your own spreadsheet based off of this if you like the way that I set this up. So the way that I've done it is I've put the crop name here. I've put my zone germination planting schedule. I need to remind myself that there are plants that have to be hardened off. You should harden off everything if you're growing indoors. Otherwise, you're going to burn your shit up. I also left a note for me, so I know which ones are perennials, because I have this really bad habit of planting things and then tearing them all out at the end of the year, only because my landlord requests that I do. But this year, she's gonna suck a dick, and I'm going to leave some in the ground, cover them as needed with mulch, whatever, so that I just have them next year, so I don't have to keep purchasing. And if they die out, I have backup seeds for the following year. So the way that I've done it is I've done seeds, pretty much how many you plant per how many ever area you have. I'm kind of making mental notes based upon how I had it set up last year, because every year you should rotate your crops, because they all use different soil and nutrients. Y'all are going to be getting a lot of what I know as I talk and research and learn things, and I will teach y'all how to grow too. It's super important that you grow your own vegetables. If you can have a farm, do that. I'm gonna work on my landlord. I'm gonna get me a goat. I need an emotional support goat, a little house goat that I could put outside, you know, in summertime with me. She could be like a little Nova. But this, I want a goat so that it will eat all the poison, because it's out of control here. Plus, I want a goat, because I think my cat and a goat would it'd be a badass little zoo up in here. Alright, so the way I've done it is seed, when you want to start them, how much sun it needs, the depth at which they need to be planted, the final spacing. This is the final spacing row. What type of soil, and if it needs to be watered at the base, I have made note here. Not all of them do need that. Sorry if you can't read this, zoom in if you're on your little phone. And then I have the max height that they're supposed to get, the temperature at which they thrive best at. The mid-range is where you want your germination to be. Because if it goes below it or above it, you're going to not have anything. Then I went through 3 different sources between the seed packet, my printouts, and seed.org. And then I'm also kind of letting Google AI tell me what they think, and then I'm kind of debating if I'm going to listen to them or not, based upon my already information. Here I was thinking dirt is dirt. Yeah, no, Mishti, no. So every year you should compost your soil. Anything that you're planting, it doesn't matter if they're flowers, whatever. You should add some type of fertilizer every year, because they suck up all those nutrients as they're thriving and doing their thing to make you food, you know? And it depletes it. It absorbs it all and it depletes it out. That's why there are plants to where, like, when you're planting them in the ground, like corn, for instance, when you put corn in the ground, you must till the ground and add manure or some type of shit to it so that it can provide to you those nutrients. Yes, you're literally, when you plant things in poop, you're eating those minerals from the poop that plant devoured. It's good shit. Yeah, amending soil is super important. Last year, I ran out of funding for my garden, so I wound up trying to take clay, because there are ways you can take certain clays and amend it into your soil. I don't recommend it. I really don't. If you're dealing with clay like I am, everything around here is clay and shell. You have to put good soil. My dream is to have a garden all the way around the edge of the orchard and bee box as well. Dude, that would be awesome as hell, Katybug. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like, even just doing my charts is a lot of work. And then I have a readiness to give you an idea of, like, what seasons it should be grown in or ready in. I did its harvest time. I did do a true leaf of when you're supposed to transplant them if they are transplantable plants. I've also used it as kind of like to know if I need to do them in trenches, if I need, which I should already know, but I don't. I'm not a professional gardener by any means. And then I just use this as kind of like a notes with the info panel, how much I have to thin them, or if I'm doing them in containers, how many I can do per 3-gallon or whatever. And then, yeah, it's just mainly thinning down here. Trim top, stuff like that. And then this row right here, I can highlight it. This row right here is the size of which your fruit should be on your plant. If it's growing over that, I mean, if you're trying to have a competition of how big of a fruit you can get off of it, you can do that. But there's certain plants like, well, no, because collards, you can grow those out till they fucking flower, and then you can still eat the collards depending on what type of collard greens you get. Last year I had 2 different type of collards. They did not do well. This year I'm only doing 1. And then I replaced the collards, honestly, with a lot of spinaches and stuff like that, just in case. It's just the spinach does really well for me, the way that I amend my soil. This year I have added a really expensive soil. I can't even believe I'm paying $24 for 1 cubic foot of this fucking soil, but I tell you what, it is literally mixed with sterile sand, is making my shit, and I'm glad that I'm testing it out on a lot of plants. It's making my shit germinate in half time. Doing the same thing that I was doing last year, half time. It's cut my germination in half. I got shit that shouldn't be growing yet, is what I'm saying. So, if I can keep them alive and keep them going until transplant time, that would be great, but I don't. I think they're good. Like, a lot of these are going to be fucking full. They're not gonna produce because I have them in such small containers. Yikes. I started way too early, but I honestly thought some of these germination dates were proper. But I don't know if I want to base it off the soil, because I don't know if I can keep affording this soil. It's good soil, though. I need to just find out what's in it and make it myself, you know? Alright, and then this is just an info panel for, like, I'm using this for, like, all my tomatoes, where you cut the stuff from them, because some of them you cannot cut suckers, or they don't produce suckers that will produce any better results, so you have to take from the top of the plant instead of off of a stem or a sucker. Anyway, and then I'm also just using this as like another note panel, like for my pH, for plants that have to be like, they will not thrive if you don't have it at a specific pH. And then I'm also just leaving note if they're cut and come agains, if they need mulch, if they need netting, just a little notes thingy. And then all of my stuff I fertilize, I amend the soil, and I just keep a compost with it, keep everything balanced that it needs. All my tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers usually get the same mix. It's just, I don't know, this Plum Regal, it's Aroma Tomato, and seeing its NPK ratio, it's not, I mean, I see people use it. I see it in the store. I won't use fucking synthetic fertilizers, though. Yeah, man, I got this all organized the fuck out. So here's the kicker, okay? So not only did I design this so that you like I said, you guys can take this, you can clear it all out, and you can make your own chart if you want to. I made it so that this top whole area locks, so when you scroll down, you're not losing what you're looking for as far as this. I did the same thing for all of this column here. When you scroll this direction, which, look, there's the kicker. This is, okay, so this is all my seeds, what you need to do, how you keep them living, thriving, growing, making you food. And then I also did, and this is an actual, like, this is technically the germination chart and upkeep. This is the planting schedule. So for the yellow and dark ones, those are what I'm starting indoors. Okay? So that would be like these rows to about here, right before the first frost. And then I also have a panel marked here that goes the whole ways down. That, for me, this is my last frost date. This is when I know that I got to have them to where they are ready to be transplanted if they are transplants. Otherwise, the same thing is going to happen that happened last year. I will never the fuck again on a lot of my crops wait until that last frost date and plunk them in the ground, because then you're pushing what's already close to the end of your first frost, which this is the first frost panel over here. This blue one here, it says death is coming. Some of your plants can thrive in cool weather. Some of them you can winter off. But death will come for a lot of them. And if you don't prep them right, if they're a perennial, you're not going to get them back. I did not prep none of mine from last year. I don't think anything is going to thrive. I ripped out half my garden. I left the tomatoes in just to see. But I don't think they're going to make it. Anyway, so this is the planting schedule. And like I said here, like if you're doing Amish paste, Roma tomato, okay? This would be its column for when you want to start it, April 2nd week. And then this is when you will get your harvest from it, which I need to adjust these because these are not as accurate as down here. Same with down here. So, as you can see, these are all tomatoes. They're highlighted in gray. As you scroll down, I'm sorry that my face is over it here. Let me see if I could take my overlay off for a minute. Here, let me, still got one more thing. Hold on, where's it at? Where is it at, dude? Is that it? Yep. Okay. So on this left side here, this whole column here, the one that's highlighted blue right now, you will see that I have all of my tomatoes. This is what I'm planting this year. Like, this is going to be double work of last year. And I don't care. I need something to keep me going during the summer, you know, and this will be it. So here's my tomatoes. All tomatoes have to be hardened off if you're growing them indoors. If you're direct seeding everything, cool. Which this should be DS. This should be DS, but it's okay. Or no, it shouldn't because I'm doing a trend. Wait, should it? Yeah, it should be. These should be DS. Hold on. Let me just change this while I'm here. All right, so anything that's S is start indoors. See? Start indoors. It's marked up here. DS is a direct sow. And H is hardened, but I decided to just add the hardening over here. But then the green is your harvest. What else? What else? And then there's a lot of plants that are open pollinated. There are a lot of plants that you can't plant them near one another. Anyway, so this is my tomatoes. I'm doing quite a different, I mean, this is a really nice, but these are what work in my area specific. So if you were in a zone 6, you too will be able to grow all of these. Let me see if I can make, no, I can't. I wish it would only go down one, but it won't. So I'm doing an Amish paste Roma, a black creme. It's a beefsteak style. I'm so fucking excited for that. I'm doing 2 different type of, technically the chocolate cherry and the black pearl hybrid. They're both purple, black, whatever, chocolatey colored cherry style tomatoes, but I'm doing a black pearl cherry, a brandywine pink. I'm so excited for that. This will be my first year doing brandywine, but I've been wanting to do brandywine, and I'm finally doing it. So the celebrity hybrid, if you get this type, consider it. Do know that Monsanto bought this company 2 years ago, and I don't know what kind of seeds they're going to keep producing. I am going to hope and pray that the seeds that I bought, was it last year or the year before, that these are from the original company before they got not GMO'd. Feel me? Probably has some type of DNA change to it, some type of, I don't know, I just don't trust Monsanto seeds. I never really did. So my celebrity hybrid, I do have a note here that Seminis Monsanto, it's their hybrid. I'm going to plant it all by itself. I don't want the chance that, even though it's open pollination, I don't want it mating with anything else in my entire garden, you know? I'm going to put this all by itself on the side of the house. Yeah, do bees. Bees are, I would love to have bees here, but that's down the road. That's after I move from here too. Once Fee graduates, goes off to college, I'm out this bitch. I'm really debating on moving out to the 50 acres to start working on Fee's property. For when he's done with school, he'll have somewhere to go. And then, if I'm dead by then, cool. If I'm still alive, then it looks like I'm gonna be moving out of Pennsylvania, because I can't do the super cold. I can't do the super cold. I just can't. I love it here. It's beautiful here. Living in this little holler here, having all the people around here. It's all great and gravy and everything. I'm barely surviving these winters, y'all. The cold fucks me up. It destroys my immune system in the wintertime. It really does. I can't take it much longer. So then I still have to add all of my peppers, which is why this is all blank. I got all my cucumbers done. Anyway, so the other tomatoes that I'm doing are Cherokee Purple. It is absolutely my most favorite globe beefsteak, whatever you want to call it, type of tomato. They get really big. They produce well. They produce very, very well. The flavor of them is very low acid, and my stomach and my guts really appreciate the Cherokee Purple. Chocolate cherry. It's similar to a black pearl, but it's got like tiger stripes on it. The bottom of it's very, very like a creamy brown, and then it fades into like a. I lost my. Dude, I hope I didn't lose my freaking earring at the store. I hope the cat pulled it out. Me and the cat been snugging today. I don't know what gotten into her, but she's been loving on me today, and I've been loving her, so it's all good. She's taking a little nap now. She's been napping all day though. Well, the 50 acres wouldn't be for Phoenix. It's like a community, family, whatever you want to call it, chunk of land. So it's 50 acres. And then, like, there's like 10 acres here, 20 acres there that are like other family members own them. So they've by now moved out of there, and their grandkids took it over. And then the space that baby mama's at, she has two 10-acre plots. One is hers, one will be for Phoenix. Yeah, it's a little compound, yep. When I call it, like, even the area where I live right now, I call it a compound, because it's the same, it's all family passed on shit for the past 200 years, you know what I mean? Like, even like what people are selling now are like family owned. Like my family sells, as family dies off, I hate to say it like that, family will sell it to family out on the cheap, you know? You feel me? I think my brother just bought his. So where my brother lives, they're full homes, like they're full 4 to 5 bedroom homes. However, when the guy originally bought them back in the 70s, I mean, these homes are nearing 150 years old. When the guy originally bought them, he split them into duplexes, and then he rented each side of the duplex, and he owned the whole street, which was like, I don't fucking know. It was like, there's like 16 down there or something like that. Like 10 of which is my family. Nova passed away, Katie Bug. She passed away, in November. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, like, when my aunt and my uncle had passed away, they sold it to my cousin. And they keep, it's a little compound around here. It's a little holler, a little community, you know? It's good around here, but I can't take the weather, y'all. It's beautiful here. People are cool. They're a little wilding out, little rednecks, and I love it, but I don't know. I think I've had enough of this area. I like to move. I like to travel. I just haven't done much traveling. Not with 2020. Not with them crazy ass people out there. Airplanes are falling out of the sky like trains were derailing last year. I ain't doing all that shit. Fuck that. I'm gonna stay at home and make me a garden. I'm gonna feed myself. What else? So this year I'm doing a green zebra, which is it's a citrusy type of tomato. It's yellow and green, like tiger stripe, like a zebra, tiger stripe. That's why it's called green zebra. Yeah, but it's yellow and green. It's got a very citrusy taste to it. I'm excited for Phoenix for that. He likes tomatoes, but he likes them more on the, yeah, more citrusy side. He'll eat like sauces and stuff like that, but he doesn't like just straight sliced tomatoes. Every once in a while, if I cut a certain beefsteak, like he likes the Cherokee purples, he likes the darker tomatoes, or the yellow or orange, like light orange ones. He doesn't like red tomatoes by any means whatsoever, sliced on a thingy. So I'm doing a plum regal, a rosso, it's a Sicilian style. I wanted to try this one because it came with I just got a like 6-pack mix of different seeds. They're not mixed together. There's 6 different packets of 6 different strains of tomato. This is a ribbed and hollow tomato, which it looks really, really cool. It looks really cool. I'm excited for that. San Marzano, which is a Roma tomato. I'm doing a lot more Roma tomatoes this year so that I can make a lot more cans of sauces so that I can hand them out to my family. You feel me? Sutton Gold Hybrid is a must. It is honestly the best cherry tomato I've ever eaten in my entire life. Hands down to Sutton Gold Hybrids. When you're doing your hybrids, just make sure you're getting them from a farmer or a facility that does cross pollination or proper hybridization. Otherwise, if they're fucking with the DNA and shit and calling it a hybrid, do not eat it. Don't do it. I'm excited for my super sauce this year. All I planted last year was this super sauce for my Romas, other than testing out store-bought seeds and shit, organic stuff. Yeah, raised beds are awesome. I have, I don't know, like 5 or 6 areas that I plant directly into the ground because I dig it out. I'm tired of digging the ground out, so I started doing raised beds. You guys saw me doing them and building them last year, didn't you? Yeah, you did. I shared that with you. But yeah, I really like raised beds a lot, especially for the type of non-soil that's below us. That clay just terrible. Super sweets were another one of my favorites last year, but they are red and they still, the acid in them really fucks with my guts, but it's okay. I still like them. I'll still put them on salad or plunk them right out of the garden and eat them. This year, Valencia is a new one I'm gonna try just to see how it does. It's supposed to produce super early, so we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Virginia sweets, I'm excited about. I think this is the only biennial that I got. I think this is the one that you have to take cuttings from. And then yellow pear, I'm excited for it. It's a cherry tomato, but it's pear-shaped. And I heard it's very low acid. I'm not going to go through all of my shit that I'm putting because I need to start typing. Then I have my list of cucumbers here. And then all the veggies that I'm planting. Asparagus and artichoke I'm starting this year. I am fully aware that asparagus, for it to start to get its little peepees to grow, whatever you call them, shoots. It takes like 2 or 3 years before you should really eat them. Then I'm doing artichoke. Various beans because I love my beans. Doing various beets as well because I like beets. And same with lettuce. I'm doing a plethora. Here is my... Wait, this one shouldn't belong here. Let me delete that. Same with this. Actually, you know, I'm just going to delete. I don't think I need any more shit added to here. These 2 can go away. These I need to fill out. So I'm only trying 1 broccoli this year, which is the Calabrese. It's the easier. I don't do really well at growing, what are they called? It starts with a C. Can't think right now. I suck at growing like broccolis and cauliflowers, but I have gotten a cauliflower that is supposed to be like a no-fail. So we're gonna find out. I don't know. Shan, did you use up all your produce from last year? So it's working out beautifully. All of the tomatoes from last year, this is what's insane. Like my cherry tomatoes, the final grab off my cherry tomatoes are just now, the final ones are just now starting to go bad in the fridge. That's crazy, right? They held all fucking winter long. Those were... Which ones lasted me out of my tomatoes? I'll tell you right now which lasted me through winter. the black pearls. It was definitely the super, I think it was the super sweets. Yeah, it was the black pearls, the super sweets, and the Sungold ones that lasted. All of my onions and peppers that I chopped up, bagged out, and sealed and put in the freezer. I am on my last 4 bags of it. This year I gotta do potatoes, which, you know what, I need to make us so I don't forget, because I need to do, give me 1 second, I need to add that here. Whoa, caps lock's on. I need to do a potato this year, for sure. 1 or 2 potatoes. I'll just keep going down this list and then I'll start typing. I'm doing a baby choy and a pak choy, bok choy, whatever you want to call it. I'm doing both of those. Those are the only, like, I really absolutely like, and Phoenix absolutely loves these 2 types of cabbages. I thought about doing big head cabbages. I really don't do well with these types of plants. I don't know why. I just cannot. I plan to be taught. I'm trading off my cooking skills. I don't know why people think my cooking skills are so great. I just throw shit together sometimes, and sometimes I make new meals. Anyway, so I'm learning some horticulture and little botany, sharing botany and my cooking skills back in trade for learning, you know. Got to teach each other. So I'm doing a snowball Y cauliflower this year. It's guaranteed to grow. The 2 carrots that I like are the Nanas. They're coreless. They're incredible for an orange. And then I do a kaleidoscope or a rainbow blend. I like the kaleidoscope blend. They produce a little better carrots. Which my carrots, they were all used up by December. That's why I'm doing two bigger batches of carrots this year. And I'm gonna trickle plant them, or whatever you want to call it. Stagger them. This year I'm doing a Silver Queen corn. Phoenix and we really researched this one. Some people around here, man, they just go out in their yard and fucking throw seeds and then push them in the ground and they can grow corn. I don't know what it is on this hill that causes corn to do what it does, and then the animals get them, and I just don't have time to be building like a little barrier for them. I might put them in what I call the pack and, it's not really a pack and play, it's just like this area that I cordoned off with, what did I freaking, oh, you know the markers, so like snow, like the little reflective markers. We had a whole bunch here, and they just keep giving us new ones every year, so they recycled them to me, and I made like a little area. It's like a little 8x8 area, 8x9 area, something like that. 10x10 area. I can't remember what I do for, I'll tell you right now, 3, 6, 9 foot by 9 foot is what it is. It's either 9 or 12. Maybe it is 12 foot by 12 foot. Because I think I did a square foot there. Or, yeah. I can't remember. It's a big area. Anyway, I tied it off with netting. And I might actually do my corn there this year. It might be a good idea. And then just build other beds for my beets and shit like that. I could do that. Yeah, that might be what might happen. I don't know, man, this corn, because I really researched this freaking Silver Queen corn. I did, what did I do, 6 or 9 tests of them. Listen to me when I tell you, I just planted these bitches, what is today? On this, no, it had to have been like the 14th. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. I planted them last Friday, so it's been a little over, a week. Bro, these motherfuckers, they're already 5 and 6 inches tall. Like, they're already opening up and their husk is, like, it's awesome. It's awesome how they're growing, like, as fast as they are. I think it's the soil I got, though, that I mixed in and amended. Did I can anything? Yes. So the main things that I wanted to can was, because I use it all the time, was my cowboy candy. I did a bunch of spaghetti sauces, which I still have like 6 cans of spaghetti sauce left. I made a lot of salsas. I still have, I think I have a can of that left. Dude, I want to know where I lost my earring at. It's really bothering me. I really hope that I didn't lose it at the store. I hope my hat pulled it off or the cat pulled it out, because she was like biting me. I'd stop petting her and she would like bite my chin or bite my nose or grab my ear. She was really enjoying pets today. I don't know, she's acting different today. I'm kind of liking it. I'm only doing 1 kale. Leeks, the reason why it's highlighted red is because I still need to get the seeds for those. Lettuce, I'm doing multiple different ones. The one that I'm working on now is the Paris Island. But I'm doing black seeded Simpson, Buttercrunch, Nevada. Buttercrunch and Nevada are from my home state, so I like to grow them, and they grow very well here, and they are plentiful. I'm doing loofah gourds this year because I want to make my own dish sponges and loofahs for the shower. At the end of this season, if anybody would like any loofah seeds, please hit me up. I will be more than happy to send you like 50 to 100 seeds. Y'all could start your own loofahs. It's a very natural way. I'm sick of buying loofahs. I'm sick of buying sponges. The sponges that you buy for your dishes, that is if you don't already have a freaking dishwasher, which I don't. I am my own dishwasher. Loofah gourds are going to be good for sponges. Yeah, the sponges that you use for dishes are not. They cannot be healthy. Potatoes, I think so far I'm only doing the Jack B. Little pumpkins. I'm going to think about like Halloween pumpkins, but I'm getting the Jack B. Littles simply because you can eat them bitches, you know. I mean, you can eat all pumpkins, but except for decorative ones, I don't recommend. I don't recommend that. This is as close to decorative that I'm getting that I'm willing to eat. I'm doing 3 different okras because I absolutely love, like, the Clemson spinelesses. I could just snap right off the plant and eat straight up. They're not super slimy. I mean, they still got that. Once you pop the seed inside, they do get that. A lot of people, when I was younger, I did not like the consistency. It was not palatable for me on my tongue. They are really yummy if you bread them and deep fry them or bake them or air fry them as well. But I have a love for okra. When I was little, we used to go to this place called Fur's Cafe in mid Las Vegas. And they always had this bomb ass fucking it was deep fried okra there. Breaded and deep fried. This shit was bomb as fuck. And then as I got older, I tried to eat it as just a green, and it always kind of like gagged me. The only way I could eat it is if it was breaded and deep fried. But I've really gotten away from deep fried foods. I stick to air fryer stuff if I must. But yeah, the burgundy is going to be new for me this year. I'm super stoked to try burgundy okra. I hear that it stays like that reddish purplish color, that burgundy color, until you cook it and it turns green. And that's what I'm going to check that out. That's what really sold me on it. I ain't even going to lie. So onions, I'm doing various onions. I want a red, so I did the red Creole. And I also wanted a really nice sweet that wasn't Vidalia. So I went with a white sweet Spanish. And then I'm doing like the bulbing ones, the cut and come agains. Some of them you can just wait till they grow in and pull them. I'm ending off my white Lisbon. This will be my last year planting them because I'm switching over to evergreen. I planted a couple evergreen last year and fell absolutely in love with them. You have to start them sooner. And I don't know if their tops flop like other onions, but I'm going to find out. I'm not letting them get that long. I'm just going to cut and come again until that last final season, and then I'll pull them and I'll keep the bulbs and all that. What's next? Oh, I'm doing 2 different peas. They're both technically a dwarf bushy vine, but this one's more of a semi-dwarf. It takes up a lot less depth of soil. So I'm doing a Little Marvel and a Sugar Daddy. This one's a snap pea. This one's a regular pea, but you can eat the whole pod like a snap pea. Radishes, I'm hooking it up this year. My sister absolutely loves air frying and baking radishes. Radishes, I have to be in the mood for. But when it comes to the French breakfast ones, those bitches I could eat fresh out of the garden. Them are bomb diggity as far as a radish. The champion radishes I mainly grow for her. I'm not a huge fan of them, but I will eat them if they are baked. Cherry Bell will be the only radish that is new to my planting this year. Dude, I'm stoked for spring, CB. Look, I figured if I started this chart, if I really started doing my seeds, it'll push, because, look, last week it was supposed to be in the 20s, and we got this cold front that came through. It dropped from being 60 to 30 to 2 fucking degrees in 3 days. I was done. For a solid week, it stayed in single-digit temperatures. With this snow that was coming down, it was icing. It was ice. It was literal just ice coming down. Made everything so slick, like I didn't even go anywhere. I stayed my ass at home. We went out one time, and I felt like an airplane on a runway, and I did not like it. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, but I figure if I do this, if I push, I think spring's going right around the corner. I have a 2-year-old tree, a 6 plant, and 2 avocado. Oh, that's what's up. You're doing mango, pineapple, and avocado. Man. I don't even know if we can grow them in this zone. Because isn't that it's called a mango mel. It's a melon, which I'm having trouble finding the seeds, but if anybody has a link to mango mels, they look like a melon on the outside, kind of like a small watermelon, any type of melon, but when you cut into it, it looks like a fucking mango. That's why it's called a mango mel. And it tastes like mango. And I would love to have this melon that tastes like mango, because, yep, it would grow here. I can get avocados started. I get that nice tap root. I start to get them going in the house to where they're about 2 to 3 inches tall. As soon as I put them outside, they fucking die. Because I think it's way too cold outside compared to how warm I keep my plant area. You feel me? I don't know what happens to, I don't know. And if they do last, they wind up dying by the end of the year because it gets way too cold here. Way too cold. But yeah, it's called a mango mel. One word, mango mel. Here, I'll even type it in chat. If you can source these seeds for me, drop it in the comments or email me with where I can buy them bitches at. That's the name of it, mango mel. It's a mango melon. Mama wants that. All right, radishes, spinach, rhubarb, I'm trying for the first time this year. I figure it's something that I could just plant, let be in the ground, and then at the end of the season, cut them bitches, have my rhubarb, and make some rhubarb pie. Because, Then I'm doing 3 different spinaches, because me love spinach. That shit's my favorite. My favorite. I'm doing 3 different squashes. Butternut, because yummy. True green, I'm excited about. This will be new this year. But these motherfuckers get 15 pounds. That's what's up, you know? Squash you can preserve, so I'm stoked about that. And then I'm doing my regular, the crooked yellow summer squash. I'm going to try 2 different turnips this year. I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm just trying to find one that I can eat the greens from, which will probably be the 7 top. And then the purple tops, I don't know, man. Turnips just, if anybody got a recipe to make them, like, not bitter, let a bitch know. Like, I can make them not bitter if I put a lot of herbs. You shouldn't have to do all that to a vegetable to want to eat it. You feel me? So if anybody got any good turnip recipes, hook a bitch up. You can either drop it in the comments below, or you can email me. Oh, here, let me put my email. Oh, that ain't it. That's a cute overlay, though, ain't it? Anyway. Where the hell is my overlay? Yeah, there it is. Alright, we'll put this back. I'll even turn my camera back on. Yeah, dude, I'm planting cucamelons. I'm stoked for those. I had them last year. Like, dude, I didn't even, like... Between my neighbors, my family, Phoenix, well, he's my family, but he's a special. Yeah, like, I only got to eat, I think, like, 4 of them last year. Because I would get, like, a whole handful. And then Phoenix would be like, let me see those. And then I'd be like, where'd they go? And he was like, they were good. I'd be like, what, bro? You ate, like, fucking over a dozen cucamelons, you little prick. A bunch of kids at school got it, and one of my students, oh my, got what? Wait, who got what? Who got a yuck? Oh yeah, I had that influenza, man. That shit had me fucking out for 2 weeks. This year's flu was stupid. But you know what flu I didn't get? Was that Wuhan flu, you know? I didn't get that. Didn't get that at all this year. That's crazy. Neither did Phoenix. Yeah, that flu has gone through, I think, every area. It's not fun. It is not fun at all. What I didn't like was that, like, throat, ear, head, and it wasn't congestion. Like, the pressure and the headache I was getting from that shit was a terrible time. The congestion was not good. Oof. Yeah, y'all can keep that. I'm starting strawberries from seeds that I scraped off from last year. I think I'm just gonna have to buy some seeds, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. And then I got dark green zucchini this year to see how this one performs. Last year's zucchini, I don't know, man. I don't know if it was the seeds. I'm not entirely sure what it was because my soil was amended. I wasn't putting hard waters in it. I was collecting rain and feeding everything very well. And my zucchini, all of them, every single plant I planted, literally grew twins. And I had to keep lopping off the male twins because that's not normal. That is not normal. So I'm trying a different, same type of zucchini, but different strain. Yeah, I'm so ready for spring CB. And then these are all my herbs. They're basic. I'm not going through them all. I do need to get cumin, mustard. I need savory because Phoenix uses savory like you wouldn't believe. Like all the herbs that I've dried, I've used a lot of my herbs. I've dried those out in the dehydrator. And then some I just crunched up in my hands over a paper plate and portion those out in jars and shit. And then there's some that I milled in my mortar and pestle. But I'm using a lot of it. I'm using a lot of it. Like, I was honestly surprised with how much basil I had last year. Well, I did give my sister a big mason jar of it, so that could be why, but her thing is basil and sage. And I hooked her up good last year. I gave her more than I kept. I honestly only kept, what size are those? Maybe like 800 milliliter jar. I don't know how much that would be. How many ounces, but maybe 8 ounces. I'm not sure. And I'm almost through all my basil. I use basil on everything. That and oregano. Yeah, that headache is the freaking worst. I'm gonna be going a big herb garden this year. Yeah, fresh herbs are fucking bomb diggity. I like to overplant the amounts that I have. One, because a lot of these herbs will keep pests out of your garden. The ones you really don't want. But yeah, I like it fresh, but I also like to have enough at the end of that final grow. You know what's strange is we have deer here coming through all the time, and they don't bother my garden. However, if I am productive with my corn, I think I'm gonna, well, I think that's why my corn isn't productive. I think the motherfuckers come through and eat the corn and don't bother anything else. I'm not too sure. I saw 3 deer tonight and saw a mama and 2 little babies. I stopped and I watched them till a car behind me honked at me. I don't even care, dude. I did too. They were cute as hell. They took their fucking sweet ass time crossing that road too. I don't even care. And then I watched them play in the snow a little bit. Then the motherfucker had to ruin my good time by honking at me, but... Well, what's your lowest temperature, Christine? They should. They're pretty good at overwintering themselves and then bouncing back. That's terrible. That's terrible. Look, and I love how people are trying to blame the egg prices on Trump or this administration. And it's like, do y'all have no idea how many chickens they had slaughtered because of the bird flu that the Democrats had killed off? Millions. That's why our egg prices are what they are. Do I think they're going to come down? Not anytime soon. But I don't care. They're doing good things. I'm cautious of some of the things they're doing, but 95% of what they're doing, I am 100% support. Here, like, if you need eggs and you don't want to go to a damn grocery store, there's so many farmers around here that have chickens and shit, they'll sell you a dozen eggs, 2 dozen eggs, 5 dozen eggs, they don't care. My lemon thyme came back this year, but rosemary didn't make it. Rosemary, I've never had rosemary come back. Even if I bring it in the house for the wintertime, it always dies and I have to replant it. Rosemary is something that I've never got to behave like a perennial. All right, with that, I got to get to typing. Okay, so we're on. Did I do all the Nevada lettuce? Let me see. Let me make sure this bar is... The only thing I didn't do was the schedule for it. I can start that later. All right. So we're going to start on Paris lettuce, right? Let me make sure that whole row's done. Yeah, it is. So I realized Nevada lettuce, I realized why it dies before, because I always wondered why, like, certain lettuces you can't get to grow at the end of the season unless you wait till fall to hit. Is because a lot of seeds won't germinate at a certain temperature. Some of them, if they hit a certain temperature, they won't germinate. Like, there are a lot of spinaches and there's a lot of lettuces like that. This is the only lettuce that I have in this batch of 4 that require it to be below but above. It's above 60. Technically it's above 50, but I do 60. Between 60 and 68 degrees to germinate. 60 eggs for $6 now. That 60 count goes for $30. Yeah. Farmers are still cheaper than the stores. By far, if you can get them from a farmer. Or somebody that just has chickens that sells eggs out. Yep, still cheaper. And at least you know, well, unless they've signed contracts, at least you know they don't have all that extra hormone. Wait, what did I miss? My daughter is thrilled she got her first eggs off her... Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. 2 things I would love to have is chicken and a goat. Chickens and a goat, I should say. Chickens, I don't think my landlord's gonna go for. Everybody would be yelling at me that they're fucking out there screaming at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you know? And I just don't want to deal with people complaining about me. Now a goat, I could definitely make that a pet, you know? Dude, I need a goat so bad. You have no idea how much it excites me thinking about having a fucking pet goat. Alright, so these are all done. Okay, so I need to do Paris Island. Psh. And here's the fucking kicker, man. Y'all, my eyes are going so bad. Like, even squinting at shit now doesn't work. It does not work. Does not work. So I gotta keep putting these on and taking them off. But I swear that I ain't wearing them for long because I fucking hate glasses. I have normal glasses, but, like, I'm so sick of going and getting a new prescription every fucking year when I could just go to Dollar Tree and pay a $1.25 for a pair of these, that this is technically all I really need on them anymore. My vision this way has adjusted quite a bit. Like, I can see some far, far away, like signs going down a road highway. If I squint at it, I can read it. But up closey shit, nah, dude, I don't know how anybody's reading. I always have Phoenix read shit to me. He always laughs. Alright. So this one. Alright, so let's do this. Because this is Paris, right? Paris Island? Yeah. Little librarian. Oh, my brother used to call me that. Miss G, where you going? What you doing? What you doing, girl? You gonna get num-nums? Oh, did I get the 8 to 12 inches tall? That's cool. Let's get that in there. That's not what I want, though. Alright, I need to fill this in. 1/4 inch. Yes, I already got that. Space them at 1 inch. That's the start. Because I know you're going to have to thin these bitches out to probably like 10 to 12. Yep. Yep. Let's add that. This says 7 to 20 days, but I don't buy that shit. But we're going to put that there, and we will keep editing that as we get through. Alright, I need to read this real quick. Reaching maturity in 70 days. Damn. Okay. Oh, wait. I put this in the wrong thingy. I did it wrong. Alright, let's start with 70 days on that. This hardy type of lettuce forms large, erect, oval, well-folded heads with dark green outer leaves and a lighter green interior. It is a valuable green salad variety, crisp. They spelled crisp wrong. I noticed on these seed packets they're misspellings. Mildly bitter with an endive-like flavor. Okay. Lettuce thrives in cool weather, yes, and may bolt. Yup. Yup, I realized that last year. Right at the end of the season, I tried to plant some more and all. As soon as they popped in, they bolted. When sowing... Wait, I have a slow bolt lettuce here somewhere. Which one is it? The black-seeded. Lettuce... Okay, I already read that. When sowing, yes. Cover lightly, yes. Yes. Keep soil moist, yes. Provide light shade. Okay. Sade. This bitch likes Sade. Alright. Rich in fiber and potassium with a moderate amount of vitamin A. Alright, so spacing, I knew it was going to come up. So we'll do this 12 by 18 inches per row. Oh, yeah, we'll do 12 inches apart, 18-inch rows. Man, I keep typing 19. Why? Okay. It's definitely going to be mesic soil. 65 to 80. Alright, I don't need them bitches no more. 65 to 80. See, this says 65 to 80. See? I don't think it's going to take no 80 days. Not with what I got. Not with what I do. Ooh, potato soups, share some. I knew you were going to need more of them pea pebbles, Miss G. You're probably going to need 5 to 10 more bags, huh? All I've eaten today was... I was going to make seafood pizza on Friday. But then I realized Phoenix was leaving and he wants some. So I'm going to start that for Sunday, tomorrow. So I already made the pizza dough and it already rose and everything. So I cooked it out as a basic sauce with... I put the herbs in. I baked the herbs into the crust. That shit was fire as fuck, dude. Anyway, but I just did plain cheese on top. I did a little bit of feta on top. And then I figured as I make different things, I could just top it. Phoenix can top it with whatever the fuck he wants. Cook it for a few minutes and have himself any pizza that he wants, or he can eat a plain cheese if he wants. Dude, I just today, I can't even say this morning because that's what time I went to bed. This afternoon when I awoke, I fried me up garlic with a baggie of my onion peppers from last year. And I put herbs with 2 eggs. And I mashed it all up with the dippy yolk. And I put it on that fucking pizza. Bro, that shit was fire. I'm hungry again, I think. I love food, dude. Especially if you eat right. Get it, honey. Sweet dreams. Sleep well. God bless you. Thank you for being here, Katie. Oh, another thing I started was we're going to give it a go. I need to check it tonight. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I still got 3 hours. Started that at midnight last night. Instead of buying sourdough starter, which I might do that down the road, I just want to see if I can make my own starter. Since I'm getting really good at making bread, I figure I might as well start doing sourdough because Fee loves sourdough bread. I'll eat it if it's here. But we're going to learn to take 7 days out of my life to make some starter. I don't know how it's going to go. And if it doesn't work out, then it looks like I'll be buying some starter. Alright, Paris Island. This is gonna be... You're gonna want to start it early to mid because I think this is gonna wind up being an early spring one because this one bolts so fucking quick. You know what? Let's just do it the right way. Let's go to garden.org. Let's put Paris Island COS in here. Yeah, there it is. That's why, because it's more of a romaine. I love romaine lettuce too. Y'all, I can't wait for spring. I can't wait to make my own veg. Alright, so let's read this. Alright, full sun, messick. This is what I need. Need specific temperature 40 to 75. So, I will start this indoors this week. So ideal temperature is 60 degrees, just like this other one. Okay, so this is just the same as Nevada lettuce. Alright, cool. This one, though, is early and late because... Ooh, that needs shade, messick. This one was between, what was it, 40 and because 60 was ideal. We're learning. 40 to 75. Fastest from 60 to 70. Okay. Okay. Let me read one more time. Oh, 75. What? Yeah, I got that. 40 to 75. 1/8 inch deep. 2 to 15. See, 2 to 15 days to germinate. The packet says 7 to 20. I'm gonna say that it does 4 to like 14 days, honestly. Yeah. But we'll make it 15. I don't think it's gonna be no 20 though. This you can only plant spring. Oop, and oh wait. No, this is gonna be mid and late. I'll just copy pasta it. And this is what I'm doing. And 12 inches apart. This is gonna be a good romaine. I don't know if I need mulch or anything yet. We'll get there. Okay, this is gonna need to germinate. Actually, I'm changing both of these. This one's 60 to 70, right? Yep. So let's do 60 to 70. And this one is 60 to 80. So they're about the same, see? But we like accuracy. Yeah, but my wrists are... I'm sure they are, dude. Like, that's the only thing that I cannot... Having this nerve damage that is fucking spreading, and I know it's from that clot shot. Because if it was just nerve damage, like I was diagnosed with due to prolonged carpal tunnel damage, 14 years of carpal tunnel damage, it would only affect up into my elbow. No, this shit has spread into nerves that I never realized were there, you know? And then seeing people that are doing research panels and seeing the nerve issues that it causes for people, yeah, I should probably get on one of them panels, but I'm not. I got poked and prodded when I first got rheumatic fever, because rheumatic fever is a very rare disease to get. And it only happens in terrible areas, like a lot of poverty. I think it's from moving from Las Vegas climate to Pennsylvania climate. Because I had never been sick. Never. The worst thing that I ever had was every once in a while, being at the swap meets all summer long, every once in a while I would get a heat-induced nosebleed. Never been sick, never had the sniffles, never had no medical issues. Then we moved out here. And within 2 seasons, summer, fall, I had gotten deathly fucking sick. Like coma sick. Thought I was gonna die. Take her home, let her die at home. Sick. Where I slept in a coma for 4 fucking months. Yes. Anyway. I don't even know what I was saying that for. Oh, wrists. But yeah. I can't use, like, tools that vibrate. My Dremel is the one that I just grip my teeth and bear it, that I will use with the vibration of the motor. But things like sawzalls, jackhammers, anything like oscillating sanders, dude, I, at this point, would rather hand sand than use an oscillating sander, because that shit fucking hurts. It hurts. It feels like someone is stretching my nerves out like a fucking guitar chord and going on that bitch all day long, from my shooting out my fingertips clear up into my jaw sometimes. That shit, nope. Yeah, go on strike. Do it. I like your little picket fence sign. That's cute as hell, dude. I didn't even know that was an emoji. Are you serious? I need this emoji. Let me see if I could copy it. Oh my god, that's so cute. I want that as my info thingy. Fuck that paperclip. Oh, it doesn't work. What? What is that? What is... I gotta highlight this. What is this called? What is the name of that emoji, dude? I'm gonna go find it right now. Hold on, I'm gonna go to Emojipedia. Look at that little sign, dude. Let me see if it works on fucking Windows 10. Because a lot of emojis don't work on Windows 10. Only work on, damn it. Why don't... They only work on Windows 11 or cell phones. Man. That's called a sign. What would you call that? It's not a marker. Hold on. Picket sign emoji. Can I not use it on this computer? If not, I'm gonna be sad about it. I want it! Yeah, it's a placard. I can't use it. Damn it, yeah, I want that! Damn it! The placard doesn't show for me. That's bullshit! I kinda want this bookmark tab, though. Actually, let me... Sorry, y'all, I've got squirrels. Because it's for notes. It's a memo, you know. I don't like the pencil, though. I don't want the pencil with it. Yeah, I just want the page facing up. Give me that. Instead of a paper clip. Man, that's a bummer that I can't use. There we go. Look at that little info paper. Alright. Speaking of drills, I cannot get drill bit out of new drill, and I'm... You should probably add a little bit of oil on before you put something like that on, because yeah, from that vibration, that's gonna cause like friction and heat. Then it might gald in there. You should be able to take a hammer, make sure it's like a 16-ounce, 1-pound hammer, Miss G. Take the hammer, don't do it too hard that you're gonna fucking bend it, but just tap it. Tap, not the drill, but the actual bit. Tap it. And it, like, tap it sideways, not down in. Tap it on its side, and it should, the vibration of that should break it free. Alright, germinate 60, 70. I don't need any other info. Alright, let me... Okay, sow in situ. Which, if you ever see sow in situ, it means inside, in your house. Situ. Okay, lettuce, I already know lettuce never cross-pollinates. Mesic, salad greens. Alright, now let's see what this says. Yep. Lettuce needs full sun and rich soil. Well, you're telling me here, you know what, I'm just going to do full part, because if I do it in the same area and amend the soil, it'll be all good. Alright. Alright, let me go back to this. Because there's some that I just threw the fucking seeds in and prayed. And I don't, a lot, look, I don't even know, last year, y'all were like, man, you're really good at gardening. You know what? All I did was prayed while I threw a seed in and hope for the best, you know? God did me real good, last year. Enjoying me a can of my high fructose corn syrup. I am not sponsored by Coca-Cola, but let me tell you, this orange cream Coca-Cola, I do like me a can of it every once in a while, because it's got a good taste, man. Okay, I know you can cut and come again, but fast growing, it's disease resistant to tip burn and mosaic virus. That's really cool. Is an early spring crop that prefers cool weather. Alright, so this as well is... It's a cool crop. I think I have that on here, though. Alright. And then I'll come back through once I get all these filled in. The leek I'm not going to do yet, because I don't know. With how many onion differences I have, I really don't need leeks, but I'd really like to grow some leeks. You know? Just a couple times a year I like to eat a leek. Not gonna lie. What I'm most excited about is artichokes. I probably won't get those till next year, though. But it's okay. Ooh, speaking of which, I have 2 artichokes. I'm gonna make them bitches tonight. Ooh! Actually, I'm only gonna make 1, because I'll make 1 for feed tomorrow. It's called strike unless I put in resignation. Strike 1. Do you have somebody helping you, Mishti? Like, is your hubs helping you off and on? Between shifts and stuff, or is this all you? Is this all your project? Get it, girl? Are you gonna go live on your little adventure, or what you doing? Because if you go live, I'll hop off here and come hang out in your live while I type some up, and then I can always come back live again and work on this. Because I got a couple versions of my intro song that I can use too. Yeah, artichokes are fucking bomb, dude. I like doing that little scrapey thing off on my teeth. And that fucking artichoke heart right at the end. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm definitely making an artichoke tonight, dude. I'm craving it. I love me an artichoke. I might make both. I might eat both. I might do it. I might do it. I don't even give a fuck. It's not like it's a cake or something, you know? It's a fucking artichoke. Them shit's as good as fuck, dude. I might eat 2. Ooh, I should eat 1 and then take the other one and take another slice of pizza and put that shit on there with some fucking, saute some ooh. That's what's up. What? Oh, mayo. Ooh, who puts mayo on artichoke? No! I only do garlic butter dipping sauce. Yuck! Mayo. Nah, bro, that's too white for me. I ain't putting no mayonnaise on it. The only thing, literally the only 2 things, and it's not often that I even do that. Like, I don't even buy mayonnaise anymore. Like, I make my own because I don't use mayonnaise. Like, I really don't. Mayonnaise is the whitest person made thing ever, and if you're gonna eat it, you might as well go German Dutch style and just fucking make your own, you know? But, what was I saying? Yeah, I just make my own. But yeah, mayonnaise, nah, I ain't putting no mayonnaise on my fucking artichoke or my artichoke heart. Ugh. No, the only two things I ever put mayo on is tomato sandwiches, and every once in a while I'll have it on a burger, but it's not my go-to thing for a burger. No. Kitty cat's being bad here. What you doing, little girl? What you doing back there? Why don't you get out of there? Come here. Come here, I'll give you treats. Come. Stormy, come. Talking to her like Nova. Listen, she took on a lot of traits of Nova, though, and I love it. Stormy, come here. Come on, I see you, little moo cow. Why are you digging underneath my chair? You better not be gutting the bottom of that to find a little comfy place. I think that's what she's doing, though. I think she's found a place underneath my couch because I took the bottom off of it to clean it. Oh man, that was a bad idea. I might have to put some netting up on the bottom of that chair. I might have to flip it tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I can eat tomatoes without mayo, but if it goes on a sandwich, it has to have some form of mayonnaise on it. I grew up eating tomato sandwiches with Miracle Whip on it, but I've really tried to get away from Miracle Whip. And if I want that zippy tang, I know that I can just add a little bit of vinegar and the right spices in my homemade mayo to make Miracle Whip. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of vinegar, and that's how you make a salad dressing. That's how I do it whenever I make like potato salad, macaroni salad, stuff like that. Man, I don't know where my other earring is, and it's bothering me. Man, I really hope I didn't lose it at the fucking store. Because if I did, I'll cry about it. Let me tell you something that happened to me while I was at the store, and never in my life ever fucking had this happen. But y'all need to be cautious. So, I went to the store, and I'm just going to show y'all. I have a wallet that has a built-in shield on it, so whenever you put your cards in there, it's shielded from any type of scans. So, I go to the store, I pull my cards out, and I pull, I think I used, I can't, my PayPal card or something, maybe, yeah. Pulled my card out to pay with one card, and the card that was in my wallet did this. What the hell was it called? Where's that paper at? It was like a... Man, where's that paper at? Because it's really going to bother me now. I might have thrown it away. Hold on. Dude, I thought I kept that. Because I thought that's fucking shady, weird as shit. Maybe I threw it away. Anyway, it was called a cashless... Or, what the hell was it called? There's a really weird name on it. A wireless? I can't remember. But instead of it taking the payment that I put in, it somehow did, like, you know how you could do the little tap sensor purchases? That's what it did to my card that was in my wallet, and I was not okay with it. I mean, I didn't throw a ruckus or nothing like that, but when it went through, because my PayPal card, I have to put my PIN in. Like, there's no getting around that. It doesn't matter if it's below a $20 purchase. Whereas my Cash App, if I use it at a place over and over and over again, or it's below $20, it won't ask. Anyway, my purchase came to $36, and it should have been taken out of my PayPal. But for whatever reason, somehow... And that's what still bothers me, is my wallet was over here. And that fucking machine was literally like 2.5, 3 foot away. And it still somehow scanned my Cash App card. It was way the fuck over here. You feel me? Be careful of what registers are doing when you fucking ring out. Because that was the weirdest shit I've ever experienced. Alright, so I need to get... what is this? All spinach. Oh, man, I gotta do all these. Oh, man, I've been working on this for 3 days now. It's okay. Fuck, I need my eyeballs again. I can't see a fucking thing. Oh, you got the drill bit off? That's what's up. Well, you gotta try one. Trim the prickly off the tips. Yeah. Shove garlic cloves in the leaves and steam. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. If they're smaller, you can get away with steaming them for like 30 minutes. No, artichoke isn't a tomato. No, it's not. Artichoke is an artichoke. It's more of a, because if you let artichoke grow past like their little pine cone stage to where they start to open up, when they open up, they have this like gorgeous purple thistle type of, and that's what it's called, right? Thistle, yeah. Like this, I mean, it's a gorgeous thistle, but I want to eat them bitches. I don't want to wait till they... So, Drift, you've never ate a artichoke before? They're fucking incredible. Just, when you are eating your artichoke, as you're peeling them little... Okay, so you steam the artichoke, we'll just say 40-45 minutes, okay? You'll know because it gets soggy, steamed. But it looks like a little pine cone. It does. It's acorn shaped with pine cone thingies. But after you steam it, before you steam it, you want to chop like, I don't know, like 2 inches of the top of the cone off so that juices and it cooks right and it just tastes better. And then before you steam it, you want to pull off like the bottom row of leaves because they're always shoddy as hell. Now, you can cook them 2 different ways. I have learned through the years that you're supposed to leave that long stem on because you can eat that too. You can eat like the 2 to 3 inches of the stem of it. It's soft like it's meaty like the heart. Anyway, so after you've steamed it with butter and garlic or whatever the hell you want it to taste like, I do a little bit of cream butter, a whole lot of garlic, and then I take lemon juice because lemon juice just makes it fire as fuck. You can eat it just like that. Literally, you don't need nothing else on it if you don't want to. But I'm a huge fan of garlic butter. Garlic cream butter. I don't use that shit with all that extra oil. If I need oil in it, I will mix olive oil in it and make an oily butter. Anyway. But yeah, like, as you're eating it, peel the pine cone things off, and you'll see at the bottom is a big chunk of like an off yellow meaty piece. You scrape that on your teeth. If you don't have teeth, you can take a spoon and scrape that off and spoon it right in your mouth. Just letting you know. Because Miss G says she can't eat it no more. Listen. Just get you a spoon, girl. That's all you need. Anyway, you keep pulling all those petals off, and you dip it in your butter, garlic sauce, whatever, if you just want to eat it straight up. You scrape that off. As you're pulling it apart, so, before you start eating it, let me clarify something. I, personally, this is the best way to cook an artichoke. After you've lopped the top off, cut it long ways in half. Or you can wait till you steam it and cut it long ways in half. No matter what, you want to cut that bitch long ways in half. Because before you even start eating it, before you get them prickly hairs that... You don't want it. It's like, it makes you feel like a cat, okay? You want to take a spoon, and right above the heart, where the little furs look like they're starting to grow out of it, you want to take a spoon and you want to hollow the fur the whole way up to where the inside of the cone starts to touch. Just haul that whole fucking fuzzy piece out of there. Because if you try to eat that, you're going to die. Or feel like you're dying. Or wish you were dying. Because it's thistle. It's like you might as well go outside and take a handful of pine needles and just chew on them bitches. Or go take a fucking milk thistle blossom and pluck it in your mouth and try to eat that shit. It's like a cactus in your throat. It's like a hairball that doesn't leave. It gets very irritable, and you can wind up in the hospital if you eat that thistle part. So, just telling you, hollow that bitch out. But after you've eaten away, all the little pine thingies at the end will be what's called an artichoke heart, and it look like a hockey puck. And then you just take that little bitch. I mean, if you're a hog, you can take the whole puck and plunk it in your mouth after you dipped it in your juices. But enjoy it is what I'm going to tell you. Cut that bitch up, cut that heart up, and enjoy it. Because after you're done eating that heart, you're going to wish you had another one. If you be a glutton and just eat the whole puck. But I've done it before. Not gonna lie. Shit is good as fuck, dude. Ain't nothing better than an artichoke heart. That shit is fucking heavenly. CB knows what's up. CB knows. Alright, I gotta write this shit down. It's so good. I can't wait to make them tonight. Alright. Fleshy, semi-crinkled, dark green leaves of excellent quality. Very slow bolting. Yes, that's what I want to know. Excuse me. Holy soda. This is the one I wanted to know was slow bolt. Thank you. I knew it was one of the ones. Oh no, this noble spinach might too. So this pack here, I have 2 packs inside of one thingy because I got sick of having multiple. But then this one here, this is 4,800 seeds because I love this spinach right here. This noble spinach is fucking huge and it's so good. But I don't know the actual details about it. So, all right. This motherfucker wants 1/2 inch. I'm going to assume that they're all 1/2 inch, but just in case not. And then I always do this 2 per thingy, but this year I'm going to do it a little different. I think I'm going to do 1 per 1 inch because I'm going to have to thin them out anyway, and if a couple fail, then those can be my spacers. You feel me? Alright, so we got, it's spacing at 1 inch, 3 to 8 days to germinate. That's crazy! That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm gonna start this early. Okay. 3 to 8 days, sunlight, full sun, part shade. Okay. So this is a full shade. Okay. Spacing. Nah, bro, this final spacing is gonna have to be... It's gonna have to be more than fucking... I'm gonna say 6 to 12 inches, but I will come back and correct that if not. This is saying spacing 2 to 6 inches. Why would you grow your spinach that close together? I'm gonna say 6 inches is ideal, but... Been learning something new every day and always on SOF. Yes, you do. And if it's not from me, it's from somebody in fucking chat, and I love it. That's why I love it here. That's why I love going live. I love chatting with y'all. I like that I can do random lives on top of Kylie and other missing person, corruption cases, whatever. And we could talk about just anything and everything here. We could scroll out and just be ourselves, you know? It's important. Alright, I'll look up the temperature because I'm not sure. I'm going to assume that this is going to be like 40 to... If it's slow bolt, though, man, I might be able to get away with 85 soil temps. This is going to be messick as well, but... I don't know, it might like loamy. I'm not sure. Okay, well-draining soil, spacing 2 to 6 inches, man. Just that don't sound right. 6 inches, yes. 2, no, not so much. Anyway, so we're going to go in here. We are going to do early number 7. Nope. Oh, and for anybody that wants to use the plant database, it's incredible. It is garden.org. I will put that in chat. Damn, dude, I'm looking down like a little old lady. That's great as fuck, dude. I can't believe how old I'm getting. Dude, I'm gonna be 45 in 6 fucking days. Holy shit. Really? I am in 6 days. Technically, almost 5. You alright? What you doing? Oh, it's stuck. Alright, Mama, get it. Not that you let me know what's up. What are you doing? You got your scratch post all fucking up in the middle of the floor. Come here. Sit here. It's fixed, ready? I'm gonna fix this here. Ready? You ready? He's a sweet baby. Sorry, y'all. Dude, she took on so many personality traits of Nova. It's insane. She lets me know when something's wrong. Her fucking... I don't know what the hell it is. Her little cat stick with her feathers and little tail on it. Wrapped up on the pole. Alright, get my old lady glasses on. Oh, this ain't telling me shit. Oh, so this will pollinate. Oof. Self-fertile. That's okay. Alright, let's put in early number 7 spinach and see what AI tells us. When growing from seed. Okay, so it gets 8 to 12 inches tall too. Just like my lettuces, because they're mostly romaine types. 8 to 12 inches. I don't need those. Yeah, I'm still young, but I just, having an autoimmune disease and just taking that shot has really depleted my immune system and makes me feel a little bit older than what I am. It slows me down. There's a lot of days that I can't even move, and it sucks. Those days really suck. Yesterday was that day. I just could not. I kind of was feeling like it this morning, but I had to push myself to get some things done. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is going to be messic soil too, but we're going to keep reading. Key points to remember about growing early number 7 spinach. 1/2 inch deep. Space them 2 to 3 inches apart, but you're going to have to thin them. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to do spinach. I'm going to do 1 per every 2 inch because I really don't want to be wasting seeds. You feel me? Okay, this says 7 to 14 days. This says 3 to 8. So we're going to adjust this to 5 to 14 days. Because we like median numbers that are more accurate. Okay, so they're going to be 2 to 3 inches apart. 7 to 14 days. Okay, 6 inches apart. Thin at 6. Okay. So let's just copy pasta that. Thin 6 inches at second true leaf. I know what TL means, so because I don't think true leaf is gonna fit in there. We could try it. Ooh. Oh, it does fit. Look at that. All right. I think this is gonna be a spring crop. How keep spinning? That's from 2018. Okay, let's try in containers, huh? I can do this in containers just like I can the Nevada lettuce. All right, well, let's see. All right, let's see what this says. Nope, thank you. Direct seeding spinach. Spinach seeds germ, these ones specifically. Or no, this isn't specific, is it? Let me read this first then. Because, okay. 4 to 6 inches apart. Really? Alright, I was right on that guesstimate because I didn't think it would need no 12 inches, but alright, we're gonna space them 6 inches. Alright. That's the third thing it said, 6 inches, so. Yes, 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 yes. You can cut and come again. But I want just regular details, not height. Oh, I want temp first. Hold on. Let me do temp. You feel like you're 80-year-old with a 40-ish mind. Well, some days I feel like I'm about 60, 65. Mentally, I feel 40, but I do still have an active mind like a teenager. I have a memory that, I mean, short term I do forget things, but things that are really in my mind, they don't leave. Alright, to successfully grow early 7, aim for soil temperatures between 50 and 60. Dang, okay. Yeah, because I don't think it says temperature. I can't fucking read this thing, no matter how much I squint at it. This says 40 to 75, bro. 40 to 75 is still the same. I'm gonna I'm gonna do 45 to 75. I just don't trust 75 either, but... Alright, let's go back to this. Key points, it's a cool season plant. Yep, that's what I thought. Spring and fall. Alright, so... Start. Spring. And fall. Yep. I know it's a mesic plant. Yeah, I used to be super highly active all year long. And after I got that clot shot, it changed everything. Everything about me. It's scary. I don't know what's to come for the future with it either. So, that's what's more scary. It's very scary. Especially having, like, myocarditis and shit. That shit... When your immune system's depleted and your heart starts doing that fucking weird shit nonstop. I know I should join a research panel, but I just, after being poked and prodded from the time I was 12 until I was about 23, I'm done with being a guinea pig, honestly. I'm just really glad that I didn't get that freaking... I don't know if it was... Yeah, it was an mRNA for... It's an mRNA. That's how I know mRNA has been around for so long, because that was 95, 96 when they wanted to give me that mRNA vaccination for rheumatic fever. If you look up the studies, which I'm really glad I was like, nah, I'm good. If you look up at the studies for it, it only has a 2% survival rate. After you get, like, most people pass from getting that vaccination for rheumatic fever. So, if you ever hear of somebody getting rheumatic fever between the age of 9 and 13, do not vaccinate them on that shit. I'm no health professional. By any means, do not follow my... Don't follow me on that. Just do your own research. And you will quickly see that is a very high rate of after you get that vaccination. The studies they were doing on it in Africa and Malaysia, because they were noticing an uptick of people getting rheumatic fever in those areas because of poverty. And they were doing research as they were ramping up this vaccination, and found out, like, it only had a 2% success rate. 98% of people in this trial paid with their life. It's another reason why I fucking hate corruption and big pharma and all this shit. Because they don't care. They do not care if they kill people with them shots. They don't. All they care about is the profit they make off of getting those each shot sold. Alright, anyway. Oh, this is not what I need. I don't need this either. I don't need this. I need this. Wait, spinach has a reputation of being difficult to transplant. Alright. Thanks for the heads up. So it starts seeds 3 to 4 weeks before. Okay, let me put a marker on here so I know. It has to be. Okay, so here, this gray line is 6 weeks to zone 6 blast frost. So if that's 6, this is 4. And what'd they say? 3 to 4 weeks. So here, we're going to do a start. We are going up to this little icon here that says merge cells. When you highlight it, it's right next to the borders thingy in Google Spreadsheets. Click on merge cells, and then you got your cells that you just highlighted merged together. And then I'm going to go to a background color. My custom color is this light creamy brown, yellowish brown. So we're going to start these here. And then I'm going to start them again here. Actually, because it can withstand 45, right? Yeah, 45. Oh shit, I'm putting these on the wrong thing? No, I'm not. Let me see. No, I'm not. Okay. 45-degree weather. So, you know what? Because I really want a lot of early 7. I'm going to start them here as well. However, you know what? Let me just do it this way. Start. These are both going to be direct sows. Let me mark it brown. All 3 of these are DS. Which did not change it for me for whatever reason, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to direct sow all 3 of these. And these grow really quick. Germinates in 5 to 14 days. Ready in how many did it say? I thought I put that in. Harvest. Man, I really wish I could just squint at this. Hi, baby. What you want? What you doing, love? What you need? What you want? What you want? Hi. What's he doing? It does. It doesn't say. All right, so I can get this packet out of here. Ooh, that hurts my eyes. What do you need, baby? Come here. Come here. What's he doing? Hi, love. Hi. What's he doing? You want to come up here? Come on. Come on. You want more pets? Well, come up here. Come on. Come see me. Come here, Mom. We'll pick you up. Oh, you're such a sweet baby. You're so bad, though. Sorry, I gotta give time out for a minute. Who wants to love? Oh, you too. Okay. You've been so lovey today. Do you miss your brubby? Huh? Do you miss your brubby? Oh, it's a sweet girl. Look, she has these marks on the back of her neck. Let me see if I can turn her. She look like a pigeon on the back of her neck. She won't let me show you. Look, she look like a pigeon. She look like a pigeon. I call her Pidgey. Where's the baby? You done? No more pets? Okay. Bye. Nope, no more. I'm not getting nothing. I will never give this cat, mixed fish ever the fuck again. It made her puke yesterday. And she's crying today for a different can of food, but she's just gonna eat her treats and her hard food, because I ain't doing that again. She's a fucking doll, baby. I love her. She like moo cow, and then her face is like a Sybil. It's like split, and then it's like opposite colors. I don't know. She's just a gorgeous kitty cat. Don't get... You got my seeds, didn't you? No, enough for you. Come here. Come here. I'll love on you. You want some more? Yeah. Okay, more. What you want? So pretty. Look at her fucking face, dude. It's so cute. Phoenix picked a good baby. It's crazy that she's a wild cat. Yeah, you are, huh? It really shows when she gets fucking a little pep in her step, huh? That's why we built a 9-foot-long fucking play platform for her, because if she didn't have that little jungle, she'd be tormenting my blinds and curtains more than she already does. What's he doing, baby girl? Here, I'll give you a couple. Come here. Yeah. Do you want a couple of these? Oh, not that many. All right, you're only getting 1 catnip because it's fucking 10 o'clock at night. There's only 1 nip in here in all these, okay? All right, let's go over to your little thingy. Come on, you gotta come over here. You know the drill. Over here. Yep, there you go. There you go. Enjoy. All right. The baby got her treats. She is like a little moo cow, but then she has like just right on the back of her neck. It looks like pigeon markings. You know, the spots on a pigeon or a dove or whatever you want to call them? Them fancy pigeons. It's my little pidgey pie. All right, harvest. That's what I need to know. Yes, 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 yes. I need... Yes, yes, yes. But that's not... I need to know how many fucking days it takes. Let's try that. I need to know... Oh, God. Alright, so if the germination, because this is not helping me at all. If it germinates in 5 to 14 days. Alright. What kind are you growing here? Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, so I need to mulch or straw it, so I'll just put mulch because I normally use, oh, I spelled mulch. Let's do mulch. If you give the catnip, they go Cujo. Yeah, that's how she gets insane. Insane when she gets catnip. But we have catnip spray. We have organic, non-GMO catnip that she sometimes eats, but she normally just rolls around in it. And then we have 3 different containers of treats, of which I take all 3, mix them together, minimalize the catnip treats that are in it, that I give her when she needs to mellow the fuck out. And I only make sure a couple, depending on the time of the day. Like if it's this late at night, she only gets 1 catnip in it. What then, baby girl? You ain't getting no more. Oh, her hair drives me nuts. It's so thin, like bunny hair, though. Oh. Alright, back to this. I need to find out how long is too long. Doesn't say. Does not say. Let's try mature time. Let's see. This is not gonna help me. Okay. There we go. I'm just gonna read the victory seed because they do me well too. Oh, look at it. Wow. Dude, this one is downy mildew and cucumber mosaic virus resistant. So it doesn't get blight. Dude. 37 days. 37 days to harvest, so we're gonna say... Yeah, because if it germinates that quick, yeah, I believe it. I'm gonna say 35 to 45 days. I think it's gonna be more around 40 days that it'll be ready, but... Okay, it's a slow boat. Readiness. This is... early and fall. Because this will produce from spring to early summer. Summertime, this might be my summertime spinach. Might be. If I can keep the temperatures of it in shade, I think I can keep this soil at the proper temperature, which is ideally 68. SOF, are you speaking a different language? No, I'm just talking about plants and germination and harvesting and germination. All right. So that's, I think I got everything. Yes. So 50 to 60 degrees is ideal. 50 to 60 is ideal, so I'm going to adjust this. Because that just seems too high. I'm going to do 70 degrees because I just don't want it to bolt. Actually, I'm going to do 68 because I know that's the max temp for it. Blight is like... You know when you're growing plants and it gets like that white powdery mildew on it? The like mold? When it starts to get that's blight. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Is it spelled blight? On spinach and cucumber. Here, I'll show you what blight looks like. It's like a powdery mildew. It's white. Sometimes it'll look like burns. It just depends on the plant. Like blight here, can start out as a powdery mildew, but if you let it go, it will turn your plant from like a yellowish color to this right here. That's what blight looks like. For like a cucumber plant, it'll look like powdery mildew, the white stuff I was telling you about. But on a plant like this, it turns more fungal. Blight can affect any plant, just like blossom end rot, root rot, whatever you want to call it. But that's blight. In my opinion, when you start getting blight, either remove the entire plant and get it away from everything else, or remove all of the leaves that are starting to show. This, if it starts looking like this, pull that leaf off. Get it the fuck out of there. And don't touch anything else with it, because it will transfer onto blight. Blight is a very bad virus. It happens to, that's a cucumber leaf. I'll show you blight just on, that's just spinach, but... And then blight looks like this on spinach. Turns it yellow, gets like crispy. Turns it crispy! See? But if you're noticing like powdery mildew on like your cucumber plants, it can turn to a blight form on spinach, so just watch. Oh well, does it come up the root or from outside? It comes from outside environment. It normally starts on the leaves, and then it can move down to the root of your plant and kill the whole thing. That's why if you catch it on a couple leaves, get rid of those leaves immediately. Wash your hands. If you're using any tools to cut that off, dip it in rubbing alcohol, clean it with warm soapy water before using it on any other plants, or you're going to transfer it. Here's blight as well. This is the start of blight. Like, these are the beginnings. Like, even like the little white dots, which is the virus, the powdery mildew virus. And then it slowly does that to your plant. Then it turns to that on your plant. And it can turn to that on your plant. And it will end in that and that on your plant if you let it go. I've seen it happen to hostas as well. Yeah, aphids, dude. Them little fucking buggers. Ooh. I do make sure I have plenty of ladybugs brought in from all my flowers and stuff. Yep. We have an abundance of ladybugs here. I don't have that problem. I just make sure that I bring the right flowers in for the ladybugs and stuff. The main flowers that I use for protections in my gardens outside of herbs is marigold, my sunflowers. I like the fairy morse mix of bees and butterflies. That's incredible. Calendula, zinnias of any kind. I prefer the more dwarf plants, which is like a canary bird, scarlet flame, sombrero. Those are fucking beautiful fucking zinnias, which I made sure I got those this year. Which those will be here on Monday. I'm gonna start those. But yeah, depending on your flowers, will attract certain bugs that will kill certain bugs, or they'll keep certain things away. It just depends on. The only thing, what the fuck are them asshole, they're not assassin bugs. What are them assholes that are black with red backs? And like once you get them, it's game over, man. They were terrible last year. I had to keep netting everything. They were terrible last year. The fuck are them called? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look this bitch up. Fucking, yep, that's it right there. A box elder. That's one of them. And then, what's the other one? Is it? Yeah, it is a box elder. But no, there's another one. It's like black, white, and orange. Look, why are you being bad? Why are you being bad? It's because I just gave you one catnip. One. That's all it took. Box elders are terrible, but that's not what I'm talking about. Harlequin bugs. Them bitches, fuck them. Fuck them. We get those so bad here. Fuck them bitches. Yeah, it's not a box elder. It's a fucking harlequin beetle or whatever the fuck it's called. Fuck that thing. Let me look. Let me make sure. Let me go to images. Let me make sure it's what I'm... Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a harlequin bug. That's what it is. Fuck them bitches. There's another one that's orange and black that is an asshole. These bitches right here, they're so pretty, but man, they eat the fuck out of your cucumbers. Why are you being so bad? Oh my gosh, she is jumping from like all my seeds to the fucking kitchen sink, all over my books. What is going on? I should not have given her any catnip. Let me find this fucking bug, dude, because it's an asshole. Black, white, and it has like orange stripe on its wing. It might be the harlequin. What? Orange stripe. Man, why can't I spell right now? Let me see it. That ain't 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 it. It's not it. They're fucking intrusive as fuck. I'm gonna put intrusive because that's what the fuck they are. It might be the harlequin beetle, but I think it's something else. This motherfucker lanternfly, that's what the fuck it is. Fuck them things. Fuck them things all year long. Lanternfly. Fuck that bitch. That's what it's called. A lanternfly. Fuck them bitches. Kill them. Kill them all. These, technically, when you get them, you're supposed to report them. Because lanternflies shouldn't even exist here. They shouldn't. I think it's a fucking Chinese or Japanese. Look, why are you being so bad? I love you so much. Come here. It only took one catnip. That's all. She's inside the fucking water container. She's so bad. What are you doing? Come here. Let me love you instead. No, you might. Okay, alright. Whatever. Fuck this cat. Yeah, it's a lanternfly. That's what the fuck. Yeah, it starts out looking like this real pretty thing here. Let me go up a little bit if it'll let me. Alright, just click on it. Starts out looking real pretty. They're real pretty. Don't get me wrong. They love sunflowers and berries. They start out looking like this, and then they turn into this fucking thing. This scary. This. That thing. Fuck them things. I will burn a village down. Yeah, hornworms, yeah, I don't ever get those. It's one thing. Now, the issue that I was having last year early on was all them freaking well, they weren't even snails, they were just slugs. Why being bad? Look at how big your tail, her tail is now like this big around. Yeah, you got squirrel tail. What are you doing, Fluff? What are you doing? Oh, is you playful? Do you want Mom to turn your laser on? I'll be right back. You want your laser? Come on, let's all go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Come on. You want the fuzzy thing? You want to play some whack-a-mole? And you want your laser? Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. I think your laser might be dying. I'll charge it in a little bit, okay? Yeah. Yeah, that's the best invention that I've ever purchased for that cat. It's like this whack-a-mole thingy that pokes out of holes. And she fucking goes crazy for it. And then it has a laser pointer on it that fucking moves all over the damn place. I love it. I love it for her. Alright, back to what I was doing. Spinach. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to Giant Noble. Oh, I ain't even spelling it right. Yep, that guy right there. Let's go back. Giant Noble. It's not even Nobel, it's Nobel. I wonder if I got a Nobel Prize or something. Alright, let's add that there. So it's the same thing. Early, it likes cool. I think all these spinaches are going to like cool. Vegetal. Pollinates by wind. That's why it's called the Nobel spinach. It got the All-American Selection National Award in 1933. Holy shit! I like to plant a lot of flowers outside of my garden area. That way it keeps like the butterflies, the moths, all that shit the fuck out there. Yeah, I don't want the cycle of fucking hornworms. I don't get caterpillars and I don't get hornworms, but if I notice them in a vicinity they shouldn't be, I move them. I don't kill them, I move them. I don't like killing things, but them fucking lanternflies, yeah, I'll set them bitches on fire, dude. I will. I'll take a little fucking blowtorch out with me and get rid of them bitches. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them things. Alright, let me see if there's anything on here, because I can't. This is so small. Alright. 1/4 inch, plant spring, summer, and fall. You spelled summer wrong, but it's okay. You might have run out of fucking... So this is all season. Actually, I'm going to just do all... It's an all-season plant of spinach, which is awesome. That's why I got 4,800 seeds, yup. Alright, summer to fall, 46 days. They are ready to harvest. It's very, very... That's not too bad. $100 isn't bad. I feel like every time you go to the store, you spend a couple grand. It's crazy. Alright. Germination rate's 90%, 99.5% pure. There's inert matter in this bag. Dude, guess where these seeds came from? Wow. Sparks, Nevada. They got a seed permit and everything, and it's all on this bag. That's fucking cool. Yeah, getting that drill bit off, yeah. I'm glad she got that off. Someone you don't know knock it off for you, or what? Alright, so we need to go here. This isn't telling me shit, so let's drop this down. Oh, it can tolerate light frost. Alright. That's what's up. Alright. So I can get this I could direct sow this. I could probably put this out in the next 2 weeks. Alright. Can handle light frost. Let's leave that as an info note there. I'm going to merge these two cells together. Alright, let's get some basic info on this bitch. Okay, plant in late summer, early fall when the soil temperature is no higher than 70 degrees. Okay, so we got a max of 70 degrees. So I'm going to do the same thing for this one because I have a feeling all spinaches are going to be the same as far as temperature. This doesn't have a germination rate on it, so let's look it up. That's weird, that doesn't either. Okay, so we're going to plant these in succession. We're going to stagger this one as well. Okay, so seeds directly in a garden, about a ½ inch, space seeds 2 to 4 inches apart in rows of 12 to 18. So we will do 3 by, I think 3 by 12 is going to be good. All right, let's go to spacing. We're going to do 3 by 12 inches. Okay. The early number 7, I think I'm going to grow in containers. It might be those, the stackable towers. Yeah, you can freeze spinach. I have some frozen spinach in my freezer right now. Sure can. With me having the vacuum sealer, I don't blanch them, but if I don't vacuum seal it, so I set out different portions. Like the earlier stuff, I just put in regular bags, but I blanch that first before putting that in there. Because my spinach is normally sauteed anyway, once I freeze it. But if you freeze it properly, you can still make salads out of it. I just prefer the blanch because I don't eat it raw once. I don't eat raw spinach in winter. It's always sauteed. Yeah, you can freeze just about everything. There's a couple things you can't, but almost everything. If you're ever just want to know the ins and outs of things and not have to buy all this extra bullshit and have like fertilizer that you don't have to go store buy and you can easily make yourself, follow the Amish people. Amish people are so self-sufficient in everything that they do. Like, a lot of the way that I grow, I keep a base thingy. However, when it comes to, like, my fertilizers and stuff, I try to give it the NPK that it needs. Whether it's Epsom salts or making tea from manure, because honestly, that's one of the best things you can do. I take all my eggshells throughout, as I use eggs throughout the year, if I crack them perfectly in half, or if I crack them a certain way to where, like, there's no crack in the shell, I'll keep those shells halves, and I will just plant directly in those as starters, because they'll biodegrade, and then on top of it, plants like tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers that need that boost of calcium to stop blossom end rot, root rot. You just put that whole... I see a lot of people that take eggs and crack them. Like, you don't need the yolk and shit part. You need the shell part is what you need for the calcium. Yeah, or Mennonites, yeah. Mennonites, we have those around here. We have Amish around here, but we have mostly Amish people. This is Dutch country. I'm, like, on the border of, like, it's weird, like... Where I live in Southwest PA, like, the southern part of it, even though I'm east of Pittsburgh, like, I'm this, like, Pittsburgh's here, and I'm, like, east of Pittsburgh, more towards, like, Bedford. Anyway, like, that's Amish country. Here from Lancaster is all Amish territory. It's insane how much land the Amish have in central, like, central, southern, central. I don't know if it's northern or not. I think it's southern because of the zones. But, like, Pittsburgh to Philly, all that land, southern land there is Amish people. It's incredible to have Amish people. But then, like, the area that I also live in has, like, clusters of Mennonites all around. Yeah, just talk to your Amish people. They'll tell you what's up, or get on and watch blogs. There's a lot of people on YouTube that they've either learned from the Amish and are just passing along everything they learn, like Doug and Stacy. When they don't focus on politics, because I can't do him when he talks about politics, because one thing I notice about him is he talks out of both sides of his mouth when he's talking politics, and I just can't do it. You know what I mean? But when it comes to him and her telling you about herbs and gardening and Amish way of life, listen to them, hands down. If it's one people on YouTube, Doug and Stacy are my go-to for Amish way of gardening. But I just can't do it. When he gets into politics, when I know it's going to be a political type of live, I just stay away. Because I can't do that, talking out of both sides of your mouth, and then, like, your political thoughts change every fucking week. I can't do all that. People like that should just, if they're playing neutral like that, shouldn't even, I don't know. I guess they're free to their opinion, but I just can't listen to it. I can't do it. Alright, so this one we need to plant we can start 1 every 2 inch. Yeah? Should I start 1 every 1 inch? No, because then I'm going to have to thin them out anyway. Oop, 1 per... If I thin these out, because they're giants, I'm going to do 1 per 3 inch because it's the spacing is 3 inches by... But if I do that, then I just do 2 seeds per 3. Nah, because the germination rate's pretty high on these. I'm going to do 1 per 2 and then I'll thin it out if need be. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. 1 per 2 inch. That's what's up, Drift. There's people that absolutely love gardening. They just don't like doing it themselves. I was one of those people. But growing up, like, I was my parents' mule, garden mule. Like, if they need shit hand-tilled, guess who's doing it? If they need rows put in, guess who's doing it? If they need fucking manure put down, guess who's doing it? You know, that was me. They got to do the part. I mean, I can't say that because I did plant seeds for them too. But my mom normally made the holes so that I'd just go through and be right behind her putting the seeds in. They sell flower baskets for $40. See, I'm not, like, I used to buy flower baskets, and every once in a while I'll be like, oh my god, I need that. Because there's just some, like, bleeding hearts and shit that you just, when you see them and they're just looking luscious as shit, you just gotta be like, that's a sexy plant, let's get that. Last year I got petunias that the way that they did this basket with the array of colors and shit was absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't pass it. I think it was only like $20. Originally it was $45. Bought that. I regret that there are some things that I left outside that would come back this year if I wouldn't have fucking left them out in such frigid cold weather, but I did it anyway. I was running out of space. It was either food or flowers, and I chose food over the flowers, so you gotta make do with what space you have. I used to print homemade cards for an Amish girl, and she paid me. That's what's up. See, I love the barter system. The barter system is what's up. Like, if someone's like, hey, I'll do this for you in exchange for it, whether it's education, whatever it's produce, whatever. I love bartering, you know? The bartering system, it's important. It really is. All right, so I'm going to start these in early spring, and then I'm going to do them in late. Because I have the spinach 7s that are slow bolt, which I know this giant noble's gonna bolt. I know it is. It's done it for the past 2 years, and I know it's gonna bolt. This I'm not sure about. I'm pretty sure this is full sun. This is not full shade. 1/2 inch. It too is gonna be messick. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna like loamy soil. And messick is similar to loamy, but it's richer in nutrients, so. Alright, the height of this spinach is gonna be like probably 8 to 12 as well. Don't really care, but while we're filling these out, I might as well find its height. Holy shit, bitch! 25 inches tall? Those are giant! Holy fuck, dude. 25 inch in height. That's what's up! I'm definitely making sure I keep this on fucking supply in late season. Fuck, dude. I'm excited! Okay, and this is the noble, and it germinates. Well, it's ready in 46 days, so it's gonna germinate real quick. There, who I get my farm good from. They have a small street market. That's what's up. That's what's up. We have a lot of Amish people that just... I like living in farm country because I can literally go not even a mile out the road to a state route. And just this one state route, there are so many farmers, Mennonites, Amish people. It's usually the farmers and the Amish people that will I mean, more towards like Turkey Town. That's what it's called, Turkey Town, no lie. It's where my mom used to go to play bingo at. Like, it's so hunky-dory around here. I ain't even joking, dude. Like, these fucking mountain folk, I fucking love them. It's just too cold here for me. I think maybe if I just lived in a house that didn't have concrete floors, I might be okay. I might could stay in PA. But these concrete floors got to fucking go. They gotta go. Like, I don't know about y'all. You ever be in a basement that has concrete floors in the wintertime and be standing on that shit? How, like, the cold sets in your feet and in your ankles. And then once it hits up, like, the knee cold... Yeah, nah, fuck that shit, dude. Like, the cold makes me feel cripple as fuck living on concrete floors. I just can't... I can't pass up the living here situation, you know? I just can't. Rent's still fairly priced. I cannot believe that rent has changed $400 more in less than a year. That's the only thing that blows my fucking mind. I always bragged about, oh, my rent's only $680 a month. I should have shut the fuck up. I should not have bragged about that. 49 days germination, that's what's up. My rent's $998 now. I can't brag, but you know what? At least I ain't paying what other people are paying. Hearing some people's rent for their apartment, nah, dude. And especially knowing their square footage is smaller than mine. And I cannot complain about the cabinet space here, the closet space here, the square footage here, the fact they allow me to plant a whole fucking garden here. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't. I don't mind moving. I kind of like moving. I like new, fresh starts. But I'm content here, you know? I like it here. I read that already. But anyway, yeah, so like, if you just drive, it doesn't matter if you drive that's what's great about this area. It doesn't matter if you drive north, east, south, west, whatever direction. It could be a fucking diagonal. You just fucking roam these fucking curvy ass roads. You're gonna run into a state route. I mean, all these state routes connected, like, the way that everything's connected here reminds me so much of the Truckee area. It kind of does. But we have a lot more back roads. We have a lot more country folk that, I mean, because we live out in the middle of nowhere, literally. Like, me saying that Pittsburgh is, what is it, like 40 miles from here, 42 miles from here, sounds super close. But in the terms of how it goes from city, rural, countryside, it transitions quick. Like, as soon as you're leaving the city limits, you have your small pop-up cities, and then it's nothing but a whole bunch of fucking, it's crazy. I love it. It's incredible to live around here. It really is. And it is beautiful. I've been hungry. I don't want to think about it. 4 to 9 days. I am fucking hungry. All I ate today was that breakfast pizza. I did it yesterday, too. Sometimes it's important to fast. But I should not be drinking this fucking high fructose corn syrup while limiting my intake. But here we are. It's getting a little gross, honestly. It tastes really good at first. Alright, True Leaf. I think I'm gonna have to space this. Spacing. Just, okay. 2 inches apart with, okay, 2 by 12, 2 by 16. What did I say here? This says 3. I'm gonna do it 3. 1 per 2 inch. I don't believe that. You're telling me these plants get fucking 20, they're giants. I think I'm gonna do fucking, I kind of want to do like 14 or 16 inch rows on these. I feel like these are gonna be big. And then I can thin them. What we got? 3 here, 3, 6, 9. You know what? No, let's do 12. Yeah, I'll thin them. I'm gonna do a 12-inch spread. I know some of y'all probably don't know. Yeah, I'm doing companion planting. Not the whole garden. But I do accommodate each plant. This year I want to incorporate a lot more companion planting, especially in my raised beds. Like last year, the way that I did it was I did a ginormous basil plant in the middle of all my dark orange and yellow cherry tomatoes, and then I had my celebrities around it in a 4. So what I'm doing this year is I'm going to do one big plant probably centered out with oregano around it, and then I'm going to layer in all my other or not oregano, basil. I'm going to layer in all my cherry tomatoes, but on the outskirts of that, I think I'm going to do a little bit of onion with a little bit. I got to watch because some of my tomatoes, onion cannot be around them, and I don't know why. It's crazy, but if that's what they're telling me specific from their company, I'm going to listen to them. But yeah, and then I'm going to put basil in every, probably, because it'll be like 8 plants across, 9 plants across. Every other one, I'll probably put some basil in. And then between those, probably marigold and alyssum. And I just really like, and then I'm going to do like my beans, corns, all of that. I'm going to do that type of companion planting as well. I love taking graph paper and laying out my garden, how I'm going to do it for the year. Like, that's honestly my most favorite part, is designing the garden. The landscaping part of it. Not so much digging all them holes and fucking mixing up all the extra shit and dirt and filler. But I like the whole process of gardening. Just some parts are a little more strenuous than the other, and it all pays off. That's the way I look at it. Shit's feeding me. The least I could do is give to it. Put a little labor in, you know? Alright. This one can handle light frost. See this? Man! I want to grow this the whole season through. We're going to be working on this. After I finish the spinaches, I'm going to start filling in the schedule part of it. It's 10:22. Let me think, because I need to stop and eat here soon. What I might do is finish in this last row of information. I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to grub. And then maybe, because I'll be up a little bit extra tonight. Not super late, because I do have to find a happy medium. Definitely not no 5 to 8 a.m. falling asleep, but at least before 2 or 3. I don't know, I'll come back for like an hour, and I'll fill in the schedule part of it. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm craving this artichoke. I should probably just start it now. That way, when I say, okay, I'm gonna hop off here because they're done. Actually, I should do that. I should just fucking lop the ends off of them and start them. Is that what I should do, huh? That way I don't have to wait another 45 minutes. By the time I'm hungry, they're gonna be ready. Yeah, you know what, you guys? I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna take a little pauser. I'm gonna leave it on live. That way I can just continue on working. And then that'll buy me 45 minutes more. I can work on this. 40 more minutes, because I need 5 minutes to make some. Alright, so let me go here. Let me mute myself. I will be right back in, like, not even... this song. By the time the end of this song ends... give me 4 minutes. That's all I need. I love y'all. I'll be right back.
On a spreadsheet, on the internet, on a spreadsheet, talking to my squirrel friends, on a spreadsheet, making my germination and planting schedule for the year, smoking up. I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 germination, online figuring things out with my little online squirrel friends. Gotta put them in the ground at the right time. measure out the beds for the best growing seasons we'll have every year. The time is right to put into the ground, starts growing under the lights. It wasn't easy growing them from seeds. Sourcing from garden.org and my 2025 Farmer's Almanac Zone 6. Gotta put them in the ground at the right time. Smoke a hit and pass it to the left side. Bust out the graph paper and we'll measure out the beds for the best growing seasons we'll have every year. I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 germination. Online figuring things out with my little online squirrel friends. First sow should be mid-March. Second sow early April. Late April. Transplant outside after second frost. Cause we all know I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 Zone 6. Get those seeds prepped. Online figuring things out with my little online squirrel friends. First sow should be mid-March. Second sow early April. Late April. Transplant outside after second frost. Cause we all know I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 Zone 6. Go get those seeds prepped. Online figuring things out with my little online squirrel friends.
This song is fire, dude.
On a spreadsheet on the internet. On a spreadsheet talking to my squirrel friends. On a spreadsheet making my germination and planting schedule for the year. Smoking up. I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 germination. Online figuring things out with my little online squirrel friends. Gotta put them in the ground at the right time. Smoke a hit and pass it to the left side. Bust out the graph paper and we'll measure out the beds for the best growing seasons we'll have every year. The time is right to put into the ground, starts growing under the lights. It wasn't easy growing them from seeds. Sourcing from garden.org and my 2025 Farmer's Almanac Zone 6. Gotta put them in the ground at the right time. Smoke a hit and pass it to the left side. Bust out the graph paper and we'll measure out the beds for the best growing seasons we'll have every year. I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 germination. Online figuring things out with my little online squirrel friends. First sow should be mid-March. Second sow early April. Late April. Transplant outside after second frost. Cause we all know I'm making my Google spreadsheet for annual flower germination and planting. 2025 Zone 6.
Alright, we're done with that. Let's get that turned off. That's the fastest that I have ever lopped and topped artichoke. Put lemon on it, a little bit of oil, some water, some garlic in that shit. Fucking got that in a pan, and it's on its way. Oh wait, let me mute myself because it'll make your Alexas go off.
Starting now.
All right. She didn't hear me the first time. All right, we got that. Y'all like my jams? I like the rap one a lot. It's good shit. All right. I can close this. Let's get on this. All right, so did I do everything on this? Canada Light Frost, dude. I'm definitely growing this bitch, this giant noble, late into the season. This early is my early spinach, and then the salad sensation should be able to handle through the whole season because it's a hybrid. We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, tummy. My tummy is growling. All right. Let's see. Dude, there's a lot of fucking seeds in this pack. Holy shit. Hell yeah, dude. Look at them goods. Alright. While we're here, I need to crack open a water and I need to take my Z detox. Yes, I do. Do I have fruit trees? I have mulberry, blackberry, raspberry. I might soon have willow, but that ain't a fruit tree. But I'm gonna chew on them shits for headaches instead of taking that shit to shut your kidneys and liver down. And then I got I think it's elderberry clippings coming. No, I don't have really other than like berry fruits. I have my sumac that I make sumac lemonade, if that's technically fruit. It's high in vitamin C, the highest vitamin C. I grow rose hips, but no, I don't grow like oranges, pears, apples, nothing like that. Not here. I can go to Baby Mama's. They have apple trees fucking everywhere. There's an orchard right out the road. There's actually two places right around here. One I think Keek's family lives around. That she goes out there, and they have really good festivities out that way too. They have a lot of berry places, orange or apple orchards that do like they do apple cider thingies. They have a bonfire right in like fall, where they really kick off a lot of their apple cider orchard stuff. We have a lot of berry places around here, grape thingies, wine orchards. But I personally do not grow like fruit trees. I'm not very good at fruit trees. I think it's because, oh, I need water for that. Ugh. We do a fluff. He's so cute. It's so stupid how much I love this fucking cat. I love Nova the same too, so I can't say anything. I just love animals. Alright. Got all them vitamins and extra shit in there. Keep these protein creators a little less. That's why I take this Z detox. There's another detox I want to do too. Get these spikes. Get them. I don't think they're ever going to get rid of the spike proteins from that vaccine. I really don't. The more I look at the medical research, that's what they need to focus on. I don't know how. That's crimes against humanity, y'all. Like, so bad on so bad. And, like, the crazy thing is like, any other people would look at this like, that motherfucker's a mad scientist, like some Nazi Germany mad scientist, you know? And want them prosecuted to, and we're handing them pardons? Excuse me? Yeah, pardon me? That's crazy to me. That people knowingly created that. Population control. And the thing of it is we don't need to depopulate. If anything, we need to procreate. That's why they took them Georgia Guidestones down, because of their little first rule. It's like the Truckee Way. I'm waiting for them to take that shit down, too. Jan, look up how to flush them. Yeah, I know. I follow it on X. I've been bookmarking and saving a lot of stuff. I just never remember that one name, because it's a very odd... There's a lot of different things I'm doing, like, I need to get black seed oil. That'll happen next month, early next month, maybe. I just gotta watch my money. With my rent going up, with my income being super limited, I gotta watch. This type of stuff here is super important. This is our food, you know what I mean? That'll cut a lot of the costs that I'm currently using right now in the summertime. And then just so you guys know, like, I've really been talking and thinking about it. Like, I got to get back on shirts. However, when I start doing shirts, they will be so fire merch, so that I could get some sort of, you know, I'm still going to do like power fucking shirts, but I will go back to giving away Kylie shirts. But stuff like that, I would never sell off the back of a kid or something like that. You know what I mean? I just, morally, it would feel wrong for me. But I will, at some point, because I have shirts, y'all. Like, don't think that I don't have shirts that I haven't been wanting to give away. It's just, I don't think, and this is not me begging for money, so please don't think that that's what I'm doing. I'm just talking to you, okay? It was awesome for the people that did and were donating to the t-shirt fund. It was really helping with shipping. But I wanted to keep honoring, and I can't do it anymore. The only people I could ship to is... Now, if you're buying a shirt, like a not Kylie or Trinity or say their names... If you're buying shirts like that, I'll ship to wherever. But giving away shirts is way too much money to be sending that shit overseas. Holy moly, man. And that's why I was thankful for donations for the t-shirt fund, because it really helped keep giving shirts away. Yeah, procreate with common sense. Yeah, I agree with that, CB. It's just crazy to me that the rulers of the people are the people that incestually procreate. Them are the people that are trying to, like, that's the deep state that's trying to keep their bloodline solid, but what they don't realize is what they're doing is, excuse my French, they're making retards out of this incestual, keeping it in the bloodline. That's why they came up with cloning. I think too damn much. Alright, so that's all done. That's all done. Did I do all this? No, I didn't. There's a couple few in here missing. What is it all? Oh, I didn't finish. Oh, it's the loofah. Why did I skip the loofah and all that? I should have... Oh, well. It's okay. Oh, because I want to put these seeds away after I get their information off of it. That's what I wanted to do. Man, I just almost knocked my fucking pappy pipe over. Y'all like my pappy pipe? I love this little thing. Yeah! Alright, let me read this. I think it's got a deep fucking tobacco belly in it. Alright, oval semi-Savoy. What the fuck does that mean? Semi-Savoy. What the fuck does that mean? I just want to know what the word Savoy means. Oh, let's just give me a definition. Jeez. What you doing, girl? Ooh, I'm so hungry I'm making air bubbles. Savoy, a cabbage of a hardy variety, densely wrinkled leaves. Savoy. I learned a new word today, y'all. A cabbage of a hardy variety. So it's just a hardy, thick, good cabbage. It's a cabbage spinach. That's really cool. Huh. I like that word. I'm going to put that word in there so I remember that word. Yeah, I do. All right. Oh, I hear you guts. I hear you making air because it's so hungry. It's like, feed me, fuck. But yeah, they call that shit royalty. It's so gross, dude. It's so gross, Drift. Ugh. Ugh. Like, and it's, the thing of it is because they think they're of the power of great status, that if they keep it in that bloodline, that it'll keep those genes. And I understand it. I understand the process. It's the same process with plants. You can cross-pollinate them, or you can keep them within the... Sometimes you get a mutation, you know? Like, and that's the thing, is like... You get mutations in bloodlines, y'all. Like, if you think about it. What up, Steph? Like, and you see it a lot, like, within dog species. Like, like, even, like, tigers. And then how they, like, mix species in even, like, tigers and shit like that. Like, I think way too much. That's what my problem is. I think way too much about too many things. Giant noble spinach. Is it noble or Nobel? Because this says noble. And the package said Nobel. And the other thing said Nobel as well. This says Nobel. This says noble. Is it noble spinach? Or is it a Nobel? Since it got an award. See. This says noble. That says noble. That's a YouTube video that's correcting my Nobel to noble. So this has to be noble spinach. I'm correcting it. Because that's what I think it's called, not Nobel. I think it is noble. It is very noble, of it, to grow this big. And be fucking frost resistant to some degree. Yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about. I was probably going down another rabbit hole. Like we need another one of those in our lives. But I know you all catch what I'm saying. I don't know, and then they try to rule the people. And that's what's crazy. And it's these people that want to live forever, trying to find the God particle, which they have. And the way that they've used science, and because science finds some things immoral, or whatever you want to call it, inhumane, because it is, they get adrenochrome in a trade that they created. That's crazy, right? Mm. And I wonder if, like, those type of people are what create their own little armies and call them cartels and have them do things and mule stuff and traffic things, and you feel me? I got questions. I think I know the answers, you know, but I just got questions. It's always good to ask questions and not make full statements, you know. Good to state your opinion. Alright, so we're gonna do salad sensation. I am so hungry. Well, can we just do sensation as a... I'm so hungry. I'm getting nauseous. I'm so hungry. Could be this dip, too. That was a lot of nicotine right there. I hate when I get nick sick. I get real woozy, and I think that's what it is. Why isn't a sensation? I'm spelling it right, man. And that is what it is called. So, because this is a hybrid, it's not gonna be in this... Ugh, I could puke. It's a hybrid. It's gonna have its own website to grow it. Yeah, I'm getting woozy. I might have to get off here and lay down. Ugh, that was too much nicotine, y'all. That made me nauseous. Yeah. Yeah, I know all this. This is where I bought the fucking seed from. Okay, harvesting 22 to 55 days. I could get this one done. 22 to 55 days? Wow, that sure is a hybrid. Ooh, I could puke. Oop. Yeah, I need to put something in my stomach. I can't just wait for them. I gotta eat something, I gotta hop off here, y'all. I gotta eat something. I will come back in a short bit, and we will wrap up on some of this spreadsheet and get some more shit done. I love you all so much. I need to eat. I'm so hungry. I've only eaten once today, and I've been doing this for quite a few days.